Chicos, ¿cómo están? Yo soy ALEXX Player One y hoy cumplo años, hoy 31 de enero, lunes. Pero también este video es un video muy especial, ya vieron el título. Y me van a ver tremendamente nervioso, mínimo al inicio, chicos, no era para menos, yo estaba como que... También, como pudieron ver en el título, este salito está en sorteo, chicos. Tú te lo puedes ganar, tú te lo puedes quedar. Y para participar, se los voy a decir al final del video, así que muy, pero que muy atentos. My name is Alex. Okay, one more time. Sorry, I'm so nervous. Hello everyone, my name is ALEXX Player One, and today I have a very special guest, Steve Gabry, the creator of Sally Face. Welcome. How are you, bro?
Good. How are you?
I'm glad to hear that. Here in my community, we appreciate you very much. It's like, how did this man build this whole universe in his head? All the characters are well planned. Each connection, event, decision, flashback, everything is assembled to be a mountain of emotions. But the most important thing, you created everything alone. This is amazing. Before starting, sorry for my bad grammar. I speak Spanish, but I will to try to give my all. So, my first question is, how did you start this project? I mean, from which stage of your life did you have the first idea for Sally Face?
It's kind of an interesting story. So like the initial idea came to me when I was in college about, I think it was like 2016, 2017. And at first I was going to do, it was actually sparked by a dream I had, and I was going to do like an animated cartoon series. And I had a couple guys that were going to help me, but that kind of fell apart with college stuff because, you know, we didn't really have time to do it. So like kind of just sat bubbling in the back of my mind for a few years. And then I said 2016, I meant 2006. And then, yeah, so later on, around 2015, I kind of needed like my own side project and just like something for a creative outlet. And then I kind of went back to that idea and said like, well, this could kind of be cool for like an adventure game instead of a cartoon series. And that's kind of like the genesis of the idea there.
Have you ever had a different view of the game? For example, some discarded plot, character, a different story? Or did you always have the solid Sally Face idea we all know? It kind of started off, the original idea was a little bit goofier, and it was kind of more like, not quite as dark, kind of like Invader Zim, kind of like zany. And then when I got to it on my own later on, I just kind of, I guess I was in a bit more of a dark place in my personal life, so then that kind of influenced the work and made it a little bit more of like a serious, somber story. And the ideas, the characters and stuff kind of changed a little bit along the way too. Will the known man return in Sally Face 2, or will he just be a part of Mysteries of the Addison Apartments?
I'm sorry, who?
Give me a sec.
Sure.
Hey.
Oh, the homeless guy. We may see him again. We may not.
Okay. The next one is, was there a particular reason for the Sally's hair?
It just kind of like, it was kind of a combination of like, that's just how I originally pictured him, with pigtails. And then also just kind of like just pushing against kind of social norms, and, you know, kind of him doing his own thing and not worrying about that.
How do you feel about everything you achieved? Thousands of people doing Sally Face cosplays, fan art, ships, listening to your soundtrack. It's, in my opinion, one of the biggest fandoms in terms of the indie section.
It's kind of crazy how much it has grown. Like when I first started working on it, I didn't expect it to be to have that much of a following. So it's really awesome to see the amount of love coming from the fandom, and I really enjoy like, engaging with everyone, and everyone is so nice, and like the crazy amount of talent too in the fandom.
Yeah.
So it's always an absolute pleasure to like kind of engage with them, talk to them, see what they're up to.
I'm so curious for this one. What is your favorite video game or video games?
Yeah, that's a hard one. It's probably my answer would probably change depending on when you ask me. I really like the Legend of Zelda series. Like Ocarina of Time was one of the games that like really made me understand like, oh, games can be kind of like a bigger like thing than just like a platformer, or you know, it was one of the more serious games I first played. So that one kind of has a special place in my heart. Other games that I really like are The Last of Us, Witcher 3, Heavy Rain, Resident Evil 4, Eternal Darkness. Those are some of my favorites.
Nice. Yeah, we have a favorite for the childhood, and in this moment, favorite games. Do you have plans to release more Funko Pops?
Hopefully, yes.
The creation of Sally Face was therapeutic for you in some way?
Yeah, I think it helped me. It definitely did like kind of help me get through the depression and stuff. Like when I first started making it, I was kind of in a really deep depression, so I kind of latched on to just like making the game and pouring like my emotions into that, and it kind of over time slowly helped me, along with other things, to kind of get out of that hole that I was in.
Do you have new material you want to talk about? You consider no problem?
I don't want to say too much right now about the sequel. I can say that it'll have characters we know, and we'll have new characters. And I've got a full script for the next game right now. But right now I'm kind of waiting to finish up the ports of the first one, so I'm working on the PlayStation and Xbox ports of the first game. So once I get those behind me, then I can start like full swing production of the second one.
Okay, nice. I will wait for that and the Spanish version.
Yes.
Okay, the final question is, drum roll please. Could you send a greeting for my community, please? We'll watch this video on Monday, and Monday is my birthday. It's
happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Well, hi everyone. Thank you for liking my game so much and playing the game and spreading it to your friends. Like it means a lot to me.
Okay, thank you so much, Steve. Sorry if my grammar is so bad. I'm so nervous
you're
again.
Perfect. No, you're good.
Thank you. And the interview is short, but I really enjoy it. Chicos, muchísimas gracias por ver este video, gracias por su apoyo, dejen su like, miren mi hype, dejen su like por favor, compártalo con un amigo para que se enteren de estas preguntas que de verdad estuvieron demasiado interesantes, maldita sea. Viene Sally Face 2 y viene la portabilidad de PlayStation 4 y Xbox One para Sally Face y traducido al español y al francés. Así que chicos, para ganar ahora sí el Sally Face, lo que tienen que hacer, también se lo dejo en la descripción, es paso 1, estar suscritos. Ojo, paso 2, invitar a 2 amigos a que se suscriban y mandar las 3 capturas, es decir, la captura de que tú estás suscrito y la de los 2 amigos que invitaste. Pero para tener todo súper ganado, ojo que aquí tienes que poner atención si realmente lo quieres. Durante este video, si pudiste notar, salió un salito como este, asomándose durante todo el video. En este y en los próximos 2 videos, ojo, este y 2, o sea 3 en total contando este, voy a asomar diferentes salitos. Tienes que contarlos todos. ¿Cuántos en este video? ¿Cuántos en el siguiente? ¿Y cuántos en el tercero? Y ya, me das el resultado total de cuántos salitos hubo en los 3 videos que subí. Y me mandas todo a este correo que está apareciendo aquí. Me mandas las 3 capturitas y el número de salitos que tú crees que es el correcto. Así de, yo conté en total, así acumulados en los 3 videos, esta cantidad de salitos. ¿Vale, chicos? Es lo único que tienen que hacer para participar. Yo se los envío a cualquier parte de México, a donde sean. Y mira, de verdad no te puedes perder a este salito, es precioso. No sé cuándo vaya a subir ese tercer video, puede variar a mi tiempo. Puede que suba 2 la siguiente semana y ya ahí esté el tercero. O puede que suba 1 cada semana. O sea, bueno, cuando tú te des cuenta, entrevista, video, ese ya es el último. Dicho esto, tú te preguntarás, bueno, ¿y hasta cuándo se puede participar? ¿Cuándo se anuncia el ganador? Bueno, eso va a depender de cuándo suba ese tercer video. Vaya, voy a subir este, luego otro y luego otro, no importa que no sean de Saliface, yo voy a subir de otros temas. Y ya cuando estén subidos, tienen que estar muy atentos a mis redes sociales, tanto Instagram como Twitter, como incluso la comunidad de YouTube. Ahí aviso todo. Ahí voy a avisar, por ejemplo, después del tercer video, voy a dar, no sé, 3 días más de chance de participar. Tienen que estar atentos. Y a su vez, cuando acabe ese límite, también voy a avisar, oigan, voy a hacer un en vivo en Instagram anunciando al ganador, maldita sea, al ganador ahí con papelitos sorteados de todos los que respondieron bien cuántos salitos se asomaron. Pues lo voy a anunciar, así que por favor, tienen que estar atentos. ¿Qué tal que eres el ganador y no te enteraste del stream? Estén atentos de esas redes, de esos salitos asomados. Y mucha suerte a todos y gracias por su apoyo, chicos. Sin ustedes esto no será posible. No olvides checar todo el contenido que tengo para ti. Yo soy Alex y nos vemos en la próxima. Buenas noches.